You know, I gotta ask. At what point does even the most hardened Democrat look at the data, the fake news that keeps getting it wrong, and say, you know, the first 12 times was a coincidence. They had bad data, they ran a story, it turned out to be fake. But the 13th, 14th, 15th, 18th, 20th, 25th time, at that point, in reality, the first few times, I'm exaggerating a little bit as far as how many times someone would normally put up with this. I'm pretty sure way before the 12th or 13th time, someone's going to say, okay, there's a problem here with what I believe in. Maybe the third, fourth, or fifth time. You know, we're programmed as humans to 3 times the charms, third attempt, third's the right one, you know. Best 2 out of 3, you know. That 3 number is programmed in our head. But because so many people are so strongly embedded in their belief of, I'm a Democrat or Republican, whatever you are, you're willing to put up with a little bit more than normal. So, usually by the 3rd time something, especially 3 times in a row, I'm done. I'm mad. I'm now mad. Why am I getting this false data? Why do I keep getting this? But since it's my club, my party, I'll let a few more slide. Okay. How about the next one? Again, now Bernie, I just did a video on this. Bernie Sanders being warned, the Ruskies are now helping you get the nod for the Democratic Party. There's Russian collusion. Hillary Clinton's, Russia, there goes Russia helping Trump again. Oh, whoa, now the Russians are helping Trump and Bernie? Wait a minute. You can't simultaneously help the guy on the right while helping the guy on the left. You want one of them to win. We're being told the Russians are now helping Bernie. Isn't it amazing that anybody who's not a deep state candidate gets the Russian treatment? Oh, the Russians, oh. And again, Bernie got a fellow friendly hello from the FBI. Hey, we just want to let you know, looks like the Ruskies are trying to help out your campaign. You know, meddle with the election. Oh, okay, thanks. Funny that Trump didn't get that treatment. He got FISA warrant, illegal FISA warrants, by the way, to spy on Carter Page, Papadopoulos, all these other people to get to Trump. Again, turned out to be completely bogus. RedState.com. Shocker. That bombshell information about Trump offering Julian Assange a pardon to cover up for Russia was total garbage. Again, how many, if you're a Democrat and you see one after another, and you keep believing in every one of these. Again, the boy who cried wolf, it was 3 times. There's that number 3 again. The first time, we've run outside. Oh, where's the wolves? I tricked you. Second time, I tricked you again. Well, ain't gonna be no 3rd time. I'm not waking up. Oh, no, the wolves are really here. I promise. They're here eating the sheep. Nah, we fell for that twice. We're not falling for it again. Wolves actually came, right in the old story. But there's that number 3. 3rd time's the charm. How many of these in a row does a person need to say, I got that wrong, 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 got that wrong? I mean, at some point you feel, I think you're demoralized. You're like in a little show. Am I really a Democrat? In this case, it could have been a Republican, but this is the Democrats right now, so I got to talk about Democrats. Gosh. Nothing. Oh, Trump got peed on by prostitutes in Russia. That was fake. Dossier, fake. Collusion, oh, fake, right? He interfered with... Fake. Nope, no interference. No obstruction. We're going to impeach him. He's forever impeached. Ooh, I'm spitting. I don't think I told you that story. Oh, I'm spitting. It was a story I had back in the auto mechanic days. I might have mentioned that. I actually felt a little come out. You probably didn't even see it on the camera, but I felt it, so every time that happens, you just go, oh, I'm spitting. It was a customer of ours in the auto mechanic shop. Flaming gay guy. Was a very nice man, by the way, but he started talking to me, a little piece of spit flew out. I pretended I didn't see it, didn't follow it down with my eyes. I just kept looking at him while he was talking to me. He noticed it. Oh my God, I'm spitting. Oh, I'm spitting. I'm like, that's all right. Don't worry about it. It's all good. And he's the one that called me top dollar. This man is top dollar. I'll go ahead and tell you the story. He came in, needed an alternator. Alternator quit working on his car, so his battery's fixing to die. It's not being charged. So we test it. Yeah, you need an alternator. He's wondering, can I go buy the alternator from what used to be Discount Auto Parts? Now it's Advanced Auto Parts. And I'll just pay you guys to put it on, of course. And my boss like, yeah, no problem, that's fine. So my boss looks over at me. Joe, I guess you can take him down to the store. I'm like, yeah, I guess so. Okay. So I take him down to the first store that's supposed to have it. We walk in there. Oh, it said we had one in stock, but there's none in stock. Now the Flaming Gay Man's a little upset. They told us it was here. It's supposed to be here. I'm on this man's time. I'm like, oh, that's all right. The other store they said that has it's not that far. We can go over there. All right, so we go over there. He cuts in front of everybody. Right up to the counter. We went to the other store. They didn't have it. They're supposed to have it. I'm dragging this man all over town. I'm on this man's time, and this man is top dollar. He points with 2 fingers. He's top dollar, and we are on his time. We need this alternator. Here you go, sir. Pays for it. We get out of there. I'm so embarrassed because he's loud and causing a bit of a scene. And then we get back in the car, and we're driving. I'm driving, and we're just talking, and he's like, so what do you think I do for a living? I'm like, hairdresser? How did you know that? I swear to God. Because he had this kind of, very well done manicured head of hair, And of course, I mean, not always, but there's some gay men out there who definitely like to be hairstylists and whatnot, at least stereotypically on TV and the movies. So it just came right out of my mouth. Oh, hairdresser. How did you know that? Well, my mom's psychic. No, I didn't know. I was like, oh my God, what am I going to say? Because you're like stereotypically the flaming gay guy, that. So I'm like, your hair looks, like you really take a good time with your hair. It looks nice, He's like, oh, well, yeah. What about your job? You like your job? I'm like, yeah, I'm learning how to fix cars at the same time, while I get paid to do it. It's fun. It's interesting. Of course, at that time it got to where I'm like, I don't like this crap. I need to get into IT and computers, get inside the air conditioning. But, so then we got back, put the alternator on, finishing it up, putting the belt on. And that's when I finished it, tested it. Yep, it's charging. You're good to go. And that's when he just started talking, and a little piece of spit fell out. I saw it at the corner of my eye. I wasn't going to even acknowledge it. It's all good. Didn't hit me. It's fine. Oh, I'm spitting. It's all right. It's all right, brother. It's all good. So, I had to tell you the story now, because now that I did it, a little piece of spit flew out. This was back in the 1990s, mid to late 90s, probably 97, 98. And here I am in the year 2020. Every time a little spit falls out of my mouth or someone's talking to me and I see that happen, instantly I go back to that moment. Oh, I'm spitting. Even when I'm out exploring the mountains with Jean-Claude and Dave, one of them or something did it one time, and I had to tell them the story because then I did it. Oh, I'm spitting. Back to the article, shall we? Okay, let's get back to the article, what you came here for. This a bombshell news, bombshell report. The news doing what they do, repeating and regurgitating. Oh, quid pro quo. Trump offered Assange clemency, or he'll find him. Clemency. What do you want to call it? Pardon, so to speak. If he ever comes to America, gets charged. Which, boom, whatever. Turns out to not even kind of be accurate. Kind of like everything else that they've thrown at us, the mainstream media and the left. Not even kind of accurate. Oh, prostitutes peeing on Donald Trump, golden shower. No, it didn't happen either. Complete nonsense. You'll want to sit down for this one. Apparently, that bombshell report that Donald Trump had nefariously offered Julian Assange a pardon to cover up for Russian hacking of the DNC, was absolute garbage. I know. It's shocking and totally unexpected that our news media could make such a mistake. Here's the original report, which I'm going to open from the Daily Beast. And Trump offered Assange pardon if he covered up Russia hack, WikiLeaks founder lawyer claims. Quid pro quo. Lawyers acting for the WikiLeaks founder said Dana Rohrabacher, a former Republican congressman, had brought the message to London from Trump. Posted by Nico Hines, London editor. Well, a lawyer for Julian Assange has claimed in court that President Donald Trump offered to pardon Assange if the WikiLeaks founder agreed to help cover up Russia's involvement in hacking emails from the DNC. And there's a little more to the article, but there's the point. It's still there. No retraction. Daily Beast, no retraction. Published February 19th. Today's the 22nd. Although, updated February 19th, 2020. Well, what's the update? Where's the update? Maybe, let's see. Scroll down. Oh, here we go. Rohrabacher weighed in on Wednesday afternoon, insisting he never spoke to Trump. So they did go back and edit it about Assange prior to his personally funded fact-finding mission to London. He said he told Assange that he would call on Trump to pardon him if he was able to say who gave him the hacked emails. Quote, I was not directed by Trump or anyone else connected with him to meet with Julian Assange, he said in a statement. At no time did I offer Julian Assange anything from the president because I had not spoken with the president about this issue at all. Okay. So, back to the article. Yeah, well, except that's a totally false claim. Dana Rohrabacher himself actually had to correct the misinformation, noting that he had never discussed the matter with Donald Trump and was acting alone. He also never promised a pardon, only that if information was delivered, he'd request one. I'll ask it. I'll ask my boss. Have you even spoken to your boss? Not at all. Of course, Bombshell, Tim Pool, Bombshell, Trump offered pardon for WikiLeaks cover-up. 24 hours later, correction, ex-congressman requested information on WikiLeaks source. In exchange, he would try to ask president for pardon. Nothing ended up happening one way or the other. Of course, even in the face of the original report being exposed as fake news, the media are continuing to do their best to spin it. So I'm going to now search for which, let's go back to that original report, the original news from the Daily Beast. Trump offered Assange pardon if he covered up Russian hack. I'm now going to do this live with you. Let's go ahead, check the screen. I'm going to YouTube. Actually, I was just listening to this Dance Monkey cover by Frog Leap Studios. It's pretty badass for a metal cover. Anyways, let's search for that in YouTube and see what videos come up. Sky News, Australia, mainstream. ABC News, mainstream. WikiLeaks, Assange backs Trump and Russia's hacking role. By Bloomberg, quick take by Bloomberg. Julian Assange lawyers say Trump offered pardon if he played ball 3 days ago. CBS News, Julian Assange and Donald Trump say Russia was not behind DNC hack. Oh, that's actually, whoa, wait a minute. Julian Assange and Trump say Russia was not behind DNC hack. Correct. But that's not the title I'm looking for. I want the pardoned one. And as you saw, the very first ones are authoritative sources. 11 months ago, 2 days ago, the David Pakman show, Trump promised Assange pardon to deny Russia hack. So this would be, let's open this up.
So we have a new
David Pakman show. Allegations surfaced that Trump promised WikiLeaks. Okay. Is there any retractment in here? See, and you can see the people. Oh, The Art of the Bribe by Don the Con. Here we go again with the president barely knows this guy. I can't wait till he tries it with Don Jr. Right, so a big leftist with 800,000 subscribers. He's up at the top. It's funny. The actual truth to what has just happened. Undeniable truth. The man has spoken himself. Here he is. He discussed pardon with Assange, but had nothing to do with President Trump. Why wouldn't that Even, is there any of these on the front page that says, oh, that was nonsense? Because it's now a fact that it was fake news. And YouTube is not going to put me up there. It's not even going to put someone like Mark Dice, who has 1.5, 1.6 million subscribers. Not even Mark Dice, you're not going on the front of this page. Nope. 2 days ago, again, Hollywood EP. Hollywood, oh yeah. Propaganda, Julian Assange says Trump offered pardon if he covered up Russian hacking for Democrat. Again, 96 views. Redneck Superman. Now, what do we have here? 3 days ago, 96 views. So in other words, this person, Redneck Superman, has no followers. And this is the one that's allowed on the front page of YouTube. Not Mark Dice. Or even me. I've got 84,000 people. Julian Assange, whatever. Fake news, attention. This news story is a total sham and BS hit propaganda piece. Bottom line is BS from the fake news, main lame brain media outlets. 12 comments. He has 709 subscribers. How come nobody with any real subscribers on the right gets to show up? You know how many YouTubers are out there that would be reporting what I'm reporting right now? Like me, matter of fact, include me. And I bet in a day or two, you search for that title, you're probably not going to see my video unless you go to page 2, page 3, the pages no one's ever going to even find, because they're going to find what they're looking for. It's a fact. When you search for something on Google, for example, watch this. Tesla Model S specs. Raven, certain model. Oh, right here. Tesla Roddy, right here. Boom. I've got everything I need right here. I don't need to go anywhere else. I'm going to click on the first thing. I got the answer. Scrolling down. Electric.co. Tesla Model S Raven. Put against Porsche Taycan. Right. There's a few other things. Okay. I'm going to find what I'm looking for on the front page. The first 2 or 3, I'm done. I mean, right here, this is exactly what I wanted. 0 to 60 in 2.28 seconds. Oh, yeah. Specs. Right. Raven. Okay. And the same thing applies to YouTube or any website, any search engine. You find what you're looking for usually right away, first couple of results. And what were the first couple of results? Mainstream, 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 all fake news. All of them should have deleted the videos or changed the title. Correction, the story's false. And then continue with it. That way, I don't want to delete stuff we posted, for being transparent. Let's leave it online to be transparent. But you need to go ahead and click on that. So again, the first one, Sky Australia News. They've got 202,000 subscribers. It's a mainstream site in Australia. And I see no retractment. Not in the now normally you can't go back and re-edit your video once you upload it to YouTube. You can't just go and change it to another video. Like, oh, I made a mistake, we just changed the video. No, you have to pretty much delete it or leave it up and then put a new video up and then on there link to it, say, here's my new video, I got this wrong. It has 62 thumbs up, this video, and 171 thumbs down. The people are not buying the bullcrap. First comment, biggest one, Sky, meaning the news agency Sky, all we want is real news, not speculation, thoughts, feelings, or biased media expert. Number one comment on that channel. The people are waking up and we're not buying it anymore. As Q said to all of us people on YouTube, Twitter, social media that have any kind of following, you are the news now. You are the news now. And isn't it amazing? I'll say this about myself. Okay, here's a little pat on the back for myself. I came up with the Realist News title. Even though my name's Jason Ip4, I like the word Realist News because I want to be real about things. I want to give you real, true news as best as I can find it, decipher it. And when I'm not sure, I'll tell you, hey, I think, maybe, I don't know. Realist news. Not fake news, not propaganda. There's a problem with the information we're getting. I need to title my videos Realist News and then the title. I've been doing this for 10 years. Actually, going on 11 now. 2009, I did my first few videos. And in fairness, I don't know that I started Realist News in my very first few videos in 2009, but shortly thereafter, I absolutely did. Because I saw this coming light years ahead. And I keep it that way today. The only time I take off Realist News is if the title is too long. And YouTube's like, sorry, you went over 100 characters. Okay, let me back off. I'll erase the word Realist News so I could fit the proper title in there if I need to. Unbelievable. Freaking criminals. Take care.